Man, is this you? You never feel like enough, and you find yourself resenting women that don't want to. It doesn't have to be that way. And the answer lies within you. Men who never feel like, quote, enough, and find themselves resenting women that don't want to. That general description is indicative of being a soul who chose a masculine dominant expression for this incarnation, which is not macho, patriarchal, etc. In its divine form, it is outward-focused doing energy, fueled by the desire to create and experience and overcome challenges in the physical world. But feelings of unworthiness, which are always coming from within you and projecting that on women, which is an unhealthy masculine expression, is reflective of deep, unhealed inner wounding in your sacred feminine. And the only way to heal that and its undesirable effects is for you to go inward to heal your sacred feminine. When you are a masculine dominant expression with deep wounding in your sacred feminine, it is most likely because of how you were brought up and how you were nurtured and, in fact, were wounded with regard to your ability to feel agency and validation for your authentic soul expression, voice, and or emotional expression, which are all the feminine aspects of you. When you combine this wounding with your natural masculine dominant orientation, you, in your unhealed state, try to control these parts of you to the point of suppressing them beneath your ego. Therefore, your masculine ego, which is beautiful when it serves the feminine or your authentic soul expression, has denied your soul and kept it cut off from higher consciousness. In other words, its awakening and activation in the spirit. If any of this resonates in this moment, the key is not now to shift the blame somewhere else, like to your parents, and enter into another ego loop, but for you to heal that wounded inner child within you by giving yourself love and grace and unconditional acceptance as you're gently guided by your divine team and in coordination with the objectives you established in spirit for this incarnation soul journey. When you remain unhealed, your ego's beliefs and stories will continue to be oriented outside of you, never or rarely within, and you will continue to find fault and feel angry and frustrated with and judgmental about and or superior to those whom you have decided bear the blame. This will keep you from experiencing the peace, joy, purpose, and connection that you desire, because this is a wounded masculine expression. But when you really embrace this awareness that I'm sharing with you right now, not forcing it, but surrendering to it and allowing yourself to be guided through it from your specific soul journey perspective and by your guides, then you can begin to become a healed and integrated person within, balancing your masculine and feminine expression, your shadows and your light. This transforms you to be able to do inner work and validate yourself from within going forward, and unlocking the freedom to be able to express your true self, including your creativity, your voice, and your emotions without harming others. In reality, whatever you despise or resent about the object of your blame is actually reflecting the nature of your unhealed wound to you, so that you can hopefully see it and choose in courage to heal it from within by you. And the identity of the person you blame is a clue to the aspect of you that's most wounded. So, when you find yourself angry at women for not making you feel validated, it's because when you were a child, which is the last time as a masculine dominant person you were fully in your feminine energy, you were not made to feel inherently worthy, validated, or safe. If you really get triggered, for example, when your wife or girlfriend or partner complains about how she is feeling, it is because you were made to feel like your feelings didn't matter when you were growing up. Or if you're really triggered when she spends time doing something creative instead of what you think she should be doing, it's because you were taught that your authentic creative expression was wrong, stupid, a waste of time, etc. when you were a child. In all these cases, your feminine expression is trapped in the wounded inner child inside you, and that part of you is expressing its sadness outwardly as projected anger. Because you see, you are not really angry at your wife for feeling feelings or doing what she loves. You're actually deeply sad and angry because you don't feel like you are allowed to do those things. If you are open to a giant change in perspective, rooted in the divine energetic design, not my opinion, but just as what everything in our universe is subject to, you can actually make a choice right now in the energy of courage to surrender to the idea that you can never control other people and heal what feels wrong inside you. That never works. And instead, you can choose to allow for a perspective that leads you into inner healing work and release of egoic, limiting beliefs and untrue stories that have been keeping you trapped. As you consciously begin aligning with your soul journey, the benefits of this are huge, as you will begin to embody the divine masculine expression you've always strived for by healing, balancing, and serving who you are as a soul, which is your divine feminine, in ways that automatically create a sense of soul resonant satisfaction when you're in your doing energy. And you will naturally become a more desirable, attractive partner to your current or prospective wife or girlfriend or other potential partner, regardless of gender, because you will be connected to your heart, your voice, and your soul, which means you will know and recognize what it is to truly love, honor, and experience connection and joy within yourself and with someone else.